What's up, guys? Again, if you're watching this on Christmas, because I'm recording this a little bit before for Christmas, so hopefully it goes up before Christmas. Merry Christmas and whatever holiday you celebrate. Enjoy that. We got a couple questions come in, and I wanted to answer them before the holidays because it's been absolutely nuts. Sorry for the delay, but I am still working full time and running the store, so my time is very limited. But if you enjoy these types of videos, please stick around, subscribe, ask some questions. It's really the only barometer I have to tell me whether or not you like this sort of thing besides the view count. So yeah, if you like this sort of thing and you want to hear from someone who's just starting out, literally, I opened my doors October 15th of this year. So it's been a little bit over 2 months, and how the whole process really started this year, besides hearing information from years in the past where things are a bit different. Now things are very hard to get into, and it's insane. But with that being said, let's jump into the first question. What was the process of getting set up with Wizards of the Coast and other distributors for products? So the whole process to get set up with, we'll start with the distributor side. The whole process to get set up with any distributor is you obviously need a business, whether it's an LLC, S Corp, whatever. You can get that very simply yourself for free from just Googling things and getting your EIN number and with your state. But the way I did it, I wanted it to be simple. I didn't want to mess around because I had very limited time. Is I just went to inkfile.com and I got incorporated from someone. They did it for me. So pretty much I have my own registered business agent. They handle all my legal mail and all that other stuff. It costs about $200 a year, and I don't have to think about it. They handle all my annual filings for me, and I do nothing. They just send me an alert. Hey, you need to file your annual filings. And I pay them, and then they do it for me. So it's very simple, and I recommend doing that. It's very easy. It's just simple. I don't feel like Googling 30 different websites and getting all different information. It's all there for you. They do it for you. So after that, after you have your LLC, whatever you got, I recommend LLC because LLC, it's limited liability corporation, and it protects you as a person and your assets as a person, instead of, let's say you were just doing it as a sole proprietor, which is just you in general own the business and not your corporation. So a corporation, let's say someone falls down and breaks their hip in the front and they want to sue me, they can only sue the business. They can't sue me directly. So that's where the liability comes into play. But it also gets a little sticky because once you get your LLC, you need to get a business checking account to funnel all your funds through the business checking account. Because if you have business funds in with your personal funds, it sort of pierces the veil of the LLC and your business can get dissolved. But we can get into all sorts of craziness about that. Let's just get into the question. All right, so after you get the LLC or whatever, you just file for a distributor. Google whatever distributor you want. That's what I did. It's all public information of where you can get this stuff from. As of right now, the most of the majority of the big ones like GTS, Alliance, all those other big distributors, they're not even taking new accounts. Doesn't matter brick and mortar or online. They just aren't taking accounts. That's what they told me. So from me being doing this for about 2 years online, I had my distributors already. But what you would do is find a distributor that's taking accounts. I would do it before you find a location and sign a lease and do all that stuff, because you don't want to go sign a lease, get a place, be on the hook for 5 years of rent, and no one's taking new accounts, so you can't get any inventory. So try and nail that down before you sign a lease. You won't be able to get magic, but at least you know they're taking new accounts. Or you can call them and be like, are you guys taking new accounts? It might take them a while to get back to you. This way you know of where you can get product from. Also, a big thing is with getting product is knowing ship times. So the most thing you're going to want to look for is 1-day shipping, next day. So something within your general vicinity of your store. Whether it's the next day, a couple states over. You don't want to be ordering from California when you're all the way in New York. It's going to take a week to get you because they only do ground shipping pretty much. You can no longer order direct from Wizards of the Coast, Pokemon, all those other things. They handle everything through distribution, so you cannot order anything directly, so you can't get them from them. When you first start out, your sales rep is not going to be the most attentive to you because you're definitely a low value account. So don't be surprised if it takes a while for them to get back to you, even though that hasn't been my experience with my sales rep. Even from like day one, he treated me like I was a bigger account. That's what you want to look for in your sales rep, in your distributor. So look for that. And it's okay to ask for a new sales rep if you feel as though they're not working out for you, because this is your business. This is how you potentially want to feed your family or do whatever. So don't be afraid to ask for a new sales rep if you feel as though they're not being attentive to you. Even though you're not a huge account yet, you want to feel as though they're looking out for you in your best interest. So after that, after you get a distributor, let's say it's been a few months and now you want to look for a brick and mortar. You can get a distributor before you get a brick and mortar. You just can't get Magic the Gathering. So that's just if you want to just shop around before you actually get a location. This way you can nail down distribution, which is what I always was saying prior to getting the store. I'd be like, I want to just open an account. I want to nail down distribution before I open a brick and mortar. They don't care as long as you have the paperwork, the LLC, and all your information, and they're taking accounts. They're gonna open an account for you. It's no big deal. You're just gonna have to talk to people on the phone. You're gonna have to be personable. You're gonna have to just schmooze, talk to people on the phone. That's it. I know this day and age, everyone's just buy it now, add to cart, but this is a not face to face, but a person to person transaction. So you're gonna have to get used to talking to people on the phone. You're gonna have to be personable, and if you're in, you're in the customer service sort of field, retail field with this store, you're gonna have to be a little bit personable. It's just gonna have to be, or you're gonna have to hire someone who is, and that's just the fact of the matter. So after you get your actual location and your brick and mortar store, if you want to actually become a WPN, it's different from just being able to get the product. WPN, they get promos, they able to hold tournaments, they get pre-release kit allocations, you get a lot of stuff from being a WPN. But you have to hold tournaments, you have to input all the data, you have to go through a 5-week orientation. It's just these are things you have to do if you want to be a WPN. They want people that are that know the game and love the game to be able to hold tournaments and know what they're doing. But if you just want to get the product, you can get that without actually going through Wizards of the Coast. You don't have to do anything. You just upload more pictures to your distributor and be like, listen, I got a location now. Here's all my stuff. You have to be completely set up. Point of sale, sign out front, not a tarp. You need an actual fixed sign to the building. You have to have play space. You need a minimum of, I think it's 16 now. There might not be a minimum now, I forget. You need a minimum of 16 spots for people to be playing. So you need about, I would say minimum, absolute minimum, 1,000 square feet. So yeah, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need a point of sale. Did I say that already? Display cases. You need. Yeah. So that's going through your distributor. If you actually want to become a WPN, it's the same thing, but a little bit more strict. They don't want the facility to be in disarray. Everything has to be clean. They don't want they want your storage, because when I filed originally to be a WPN, they told me I need better storage solutions because I had one single box leaning against the wall. So you have to do a video walkthrough of your whole facility. They just want their product in their tournament stores to be clean. It's not always the case when you do walk into a store. Some stores are very dirty and smell bad, but that's neither here nor there. Sure, when they applied, they weren't, but as time goes on, people care less and things get a little, dirty. But what are you gonna do? See, that's how you actually go about it. It's fairly simple. It's not really much to it. You just go online, go to InkFile, file your LLC, and then put in all your paperwork for a distributor, get a location. Then if you want to become a WPN, which is a Wizards Play Network, you have to file everything through Wizards. And that's it. And they'll approve you if you have a location. And with Wizards, they want to see their product on the shelves already. All right, we got another question from someone, and he wants to know the specifics of the whole process works. How do you get distributors? We went through that. How cheap are you able to get them? What kind of profit could you expect? Regular everyday packs and boxes. So basically, your profit margin is very slim, like extremely slim on sealed product. I don't think people really get how slim the profit margins are, but probably 5%, I would say. 5% profit margin, if that, you're really not making much. Figure, a box costs around $80, your cost, and, you sell it for 100, 90, 95, whatever you sell it for, you're making $10 or $20. If you sell the whole box, it's not a lot of money. The trick is you have to do volume. This is a volume-based business, so if you just want to sell a box here and there, a couple of packs, you're gonna choke. You are not gonna make it. You're not gonna be able to make your bills. You have to do volume. You have to go online. You have to do everything like that. It's crucial. There is no way you could survive if you do not do that. And licenses. You said specific license for TCGs. No, you don't need any specific licenses. You just need a business license, regular business license, to be able to get the product. That's about it. That's really all you need. If you want to have some snacks in your store, you need a food license, which I just recently had to pay for. All other various little licenses. It's not much. If that's about it. Just a regular LLC. If you want food and beverages in your store, you need a food license. The health inspector's gonna have to come out, which he popped in the other day. But it's, as long as you're clean and you're good to go, you're fine. It's pretty simple. Guys, I wish you very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you're into this sort of thing, business related, TCG related, card game related, whatever, subscribe please, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.